wondered why an Old World wine is better than a New World wine? Well, today I'm going to tell you about why I think it is better than that. Some people may not think that, but I do. So, today I'm going to tell you what a New World is, an Old World, the bottle shapes and the differences in that, and why you should choose an Old World wine over a New World. So, what is an Old World wine? An Old World wine is wines that are made in Italy, Germany, Spain, and France. These wines are basically Europe. Now, an Old or a New World wine is every place else. It's less traditional and particularly I don't like. So, New World and Old World bottles. You can tell the difference between an Old World and a New World bottle by the label and by what it says on the labels and the body shape of the bottle. So, this right here is a New World wine. It is made in California. And you can tell right here the lettering on it. It's more modern looking. And this is actually a Halloween type of wine. I wanted to try it and it was red. But I liked the bottle too, so I just went ahead and got it. But anyway, so you can tell by the labeling it's more of a modern type of label. And you look at the shape of it, and it's kind of, you'll see the difference when I pull the other one out. So that's the shape. Here is an Old World wine, and it's actually a Chardonnay, and it is a 2012 from Italy. So, here, you can see right here how the label is different. It actually has a picture of the vineyard on it. And the way that the letters are, it's cursive, very old-looking cursive. And here's a bottle shape. This one's got a very long neck, and then it flares out at the bottom. So, you can tell the difference of this. Another thing that you'll notice, I don't know if I still have that cork, but the cork here, usually good wines will have where it looks like hunks. It's not compressed. It's not compressed like you actually see the fibers in it and you see that it's whole. And it can actually break. You could break it apart. And usually New World wine, that's an Old World cork. New World cork are very compressed and they make them like with old pieces of that, you know, where it's been cut into a cork, and then they will take the shards and then they compress it and put it in a cork or put it in a bottle. So that's another way you can see quality in a wine is by the cork. Another fact. So you can see the difference between these. New World or Old World, New World. And you can really tell what's a New World and an Old World just by looking at it. Now, why should you choose an Old World before a New World? Personally, I choose an Old World because of the history and the taste. So the history of it, I love that these vineyards are passed down from family to family to family from generation, well, it's more generation to generation. And I love that. There's so much history behind it. So, and another thing is that the rustic taste to it. It's got like a nice earthy taste to it compared to New World wines. It's not as you can't really, you can taste it, but it's not as strong. So that's why I like to choose it. And plus, you know, with an Old World wine, you can go and look on the bottle and it can tell you from what vine it came from. Where New World, people are more in a hurry to make the wine. It's not as an art anymore. But Old World, they have tradition, and it is kept the way. The laws make it that way. You have to make it that way. You have to make it that certain way of Chardonnay. And from 1940 to 2014, it's going to be made the same way. So this is a reason why I do absolutely love Old World wines. So hopefully I have persuaded you to at least try an Old World wine. And sorry, my computer went dead. persuade you to try an old world wine, and just to try it, and maybe that'll be your new preference. Thank you.